Here I'm going to show you how to take the data that you took and translate that into a data table. So a couple of things. First of all, choose a tempo of the metronome. Now, I chose a really simple example when I made my other recording, but I want to give you a slightly harder example to show you to do that. I'm going to recommend that you use some multiple of 60, something that divides easily into 60, because that's how we base time. It'll make your math easier. So, but it's really up to you. So let's say that I chose a metronome beat of 30 beats per minute. Okay. First of all, we need to convert that to the time between beats, and we have a conversion of units, and also we're actually converting from a frequency, which is beats per minute, into a period, which is minutes per beat. All right, so first of all, I'm going to write this as a fraction. 30 beats per 1 minute. Okay, now the first thing I want to do is convert to seconds, so I'm going to rewrite this fraction, 30 beats in 60 seconds. Okay, and I can simplify this fraction and it becomes like 1 beat every 2 seconds. Now, this is actually a frequency. What I want to do is take the reciprocal of that to find the seconds per beat. So if it's 1 beat every 2 seconds, it's going to be 2 seconds every 1 beat. Okay, so the time between beats is 2 seconds. And so then when I fill out my chart, I can put 0, 2 seconds, 4 seconds, 6 seconds, 8 seconds, 10 seconds, and so on. Okay. The next thing is you're going to actually record the distance between clicks. And the reason I added this column is I think, especially if you're stuck with using your tiny little protractor or whatever ruler you have in your house, unless you have a meter stick, it's going to actually be easier to measure these distances there. All right, and I made these in meters. You should remember that there are 100 centimeters in 1 meter. So converting from centimeters to meters is just like converting from cents to dollars, right? If, let's say that the distance between, I have some sample data here, that my first thing was 15 centimeters, that's going to equal 0.15 meters, all right? So the distance between my two initial points was 0.15, I'm going to put that one in there. My next one was 0.16, then I got 0.12, then 0.18, and so on. Now we need to, we're going to actually graph cumulative distance. So what you need to do is just kind of add these cumulatively. So 0.15 is still the cumulative distance, but now I have to add both of these together. So this is 0.31. Adding an additional 0.12 is 0.43. And then, let's see if I can do the math here. This is going to be 0.61, I believe. All right. So, and then you would continue on. So, what you're actually going to put into the quick graph program is the cumulative time and the cumulative distance. Okay. If you measure this another way, if you do have a meter stick, you can skip over this step and get rid of this column and go right to here. But I just tried to make it the same for everybody.